like what are the subjects we have, uh, what subjects Sabha apted, all those things actually we were taking it from one table and we were reading it. Now it is segregated into different tables. How do I know uh, Sabha, what class, what subjects she is attending, and who is her teacher? How do I know? It's very difficult now, right? So what we need to do, you need that's where actually if the data is normalized and you want to read data from multiple tables, we use the concept called joins. Okay, there are different joins. We'll learn about all of them. So here, let's say this student ID is dependent on subject ID. Right? So same way, this subject ID depends on this ID. So here in this table, it is a foreign key. But here it is a primary key. In the original table, it is defined as a primary key. But wherever actually we are referencing, it is defined as a foreign key. Okay. So when I first look into how I can read it. Right? Okay. Sabha, subject ID 1. Okay. 1 is here actually, here. You need to look at it here. Okay, oh, no, that is teacher, I think. This is the one. 1, mathematics. Sabha is enrolled for mathematics. Okay. So that's where I can read it. And if I want to read like who is a teacher, now I will go here where this one. This joins on this one. Her teacher is Andrew, who teaches mathematics. Likewise, I can read that. Again, I'm repeating based on the data. So Sabha is here, right? Sabha for subject is foreign key, which is located in uh, subject table 1, and she is enrolled for mathematics. Same way. 4, right? She is enrolled for computer science. She is enrolled for physics. Okay. And who are the teachers? Again, you can go and refer from here. Likewise, actually, you need to uh, refer into multiple tables in order to read the data. So let's look into that one. Whether we have data or not, let's see. I think we don't have any data there. Let's insert some data. Yeah, we don't have any data. Insert into data here. Again, if I don't know like a table structure, what is the command I can use? Describe, DESC, or describe full form. Both actually will work in MySQL. So it has int and ID and name. See here now, I don't want to specify the column names because I will be anyway inserting both values. So we have 4 records in feature table. Okay, let's look into subject. Yeah, here subject actually, if you notice, let's take subject also once here. I think we don't have the foreign key relationship here for the students and subject. Here we have only ID and name, but it doesn't have actually what subject they are teaching it. First, actually, we'll try to insert data there, and then we'll insert date. We'll establish the relationship.
Sir, here you are inserting every time inserting the subject values. Can't we insert direct
See,
values to the subject?
yeah, I'm inserting directly to the subject.
Every time you are copy and pasting, insert into subject values. After the mathematics
Yeah, those are
parentheses,
statements, right?
yes, statements are right. After the mathematics parentheses, you just put a comma and insert to comma physics.
Yeah, we can do that also.
These
Like,
are
I don't know the syntax actually, but let's try it.
ID.
What subjects we have?
Telugu.
Yeah, we can insert like this also. If you have multiple statements, we can insert comma as well. Okay, now let's go and see, look at the data from student. I think we don't have much relationship between the student. No data. Okay, let's insert into data. Okay, ID, name, gender. So here it comes. What subject ID? Subject ID is 1 and teacher is 1. Let's say can keep like this. So I just inserted some sample data here. We still need to correct the table values. Yeah, we have data, right? Now, if I want to query data and see all the details, right? What is Sabha and what is her subject? Here, actually, ID represents just ID, right? You don't know what is the name of that ID. So, what is her name? What is her teacher name? If you want to know it, you need to go with the joins. So, how it will be like? Select. You need to choose data means columns actually here. ID, name, gender, date of birth. And here, instead of subject ID, you want to see what is the subject it is. So let's take subject name, teacher name. Now it comes. Those are the data you want to see. And from where you want to see? From student. From first few columns are from student, right? Student. This student, we can give alias actually in order to, because all other tables also has ID, right? Okay, first actually let's see this one. Student. The student joins, the student join. This is how actually you can join the table. This is called inner join. Join, what is that one? Subject. Subject. Student join on subject. Student join on subject. On which column? This is foreign key subject ID and this is primary key on ID. So now both are IDs on what is the name here? Subject ID equals to ID. But now actually it comes the tricky part, right? We have ID in every table. Student has the ID and uh, subject also has ID. And which column actually it will join? Which table? So what we have, right? We have aliases. So what we create for this one, alias is nothing but actually just giving a nickname to the table when you are using in the query. So for the student table, I'll give ST as an alias. So you just need to pass after the table, you just need to pass like whatever the name, alias name. Similarly, for subject table, I'll give SB. SB stands for subject, ST stands for student. So when I give aliases, right, I need to give wherever the conflict comes also. So this is from student. I want to select from student, student name, student gender, student date of birth, student subject name. So here it comes, right? I don't have any subject name column there anywhere. In subject also, if you look into subject, it is ID only, ID and name. ID and name. So what I will give here, it comes, it's not subject name, it's SB subject dot name as subject name. This is a column alias. This is a table alias. This is a column alias. The virtual column, whatever we are representing, that it creates a virtual column and it shows that one. And here again I'm explaining from student. Okay, I'm selecting all the columns from the student and join next table subject on what column actually we need to join, we need to represent on st.id equals to sb.id. Sorry, st.student id subject id equals to for now. Actually, I will try to simplify this one. Let's query on the simple join and then we'll go with the multiple joins. Okay, this gives, if I execute this one, right, this gives subject name also. So this subject name is nothing but, if you don't give also like alias name, it comes as a name, right? Here two names are there. It makes little complication, right? That's why actually I'm giving alias name here, subject name. See, now we got the data. This subject name is actually coming from the subject table, not from the student. Student has the ID. Okay, look this one. If I query all the student table, it has subject ID. At the same time, if I do query with the joins, I got subject ID here because I am joining on the table. So this is the way actually you can join the table, two tables. This concept is called inner join. So inner join, how it works is, you have, this is a table. Table A, table B. Correct? If you move these things, right? See. So this portion, right? Whatever the portion it came here, uh, whatever the portion it came, this portion, is what actually your inner join. You can ask like, what is this one? Like the intersection point. When you take two uh, two sets of data, and the common data only you will get it. Let me explain it, what you are seeing it. If you notice actually here, if you notice here, yeah, you in the subject table, you have, one second, let me re-execute it again. Where is my query? Okay, here. Okay, this is my student data, and subject I have like a 6 rows, but only columns I got the data is mathematics and physics. Why here? Why? Because the common elements, the joint column, right? When I say SB st dot subject ID equals this one, that from student I have 1, 2. Okay, so that's why actually it picked up from subject only 1, 2 data. The rest of data is ignored. That's where actually that's what I am saying it. When you are joining, you will only see the common set of data between two tables. That's called inner join. This is inner join. You can simply remember the Venn diagrams, using Venn diagrams. This is inner join. When you say inner join, you must have like a, you may now have like a outer join also. What is outer join? So again, outer join represents multiple two types: left outer join and right outer join, and full outer join as well. 3 types. We'll learn about them. So now, right now, there might be a situation for you where you want to see all subjects, no matter what. So what you will do, right? Instead of doing here, you want to see all subjects. So what you want to see? This is student and this is subject. Your requirement is actually you want to see all subjects in addition to this data. In addition to the intersection data, right? So you need to see, I don't know how to draw Venn diagrams. You need to see the student as well as you need to see all this portion. All this data, not this only intersection data. You need to see all the data. So when you are specifying it, this is called like a left and this is called right. 2 tables, right? This is left, this is right. So the outer join, whatever I specified, we'll go first with right outer join because you need to see all subjects data as well. So let's see how the query looks. Okay. So instead join, what you will specify? So we'll specify a plus symbol here. I'm not sure if it works in this MySQL. Yeah. Okay. Now you can see the data, right? All you need to specify what kind of a join you want, right outer join. So you got all the data. So similarly, if you need actually only left portion, then you can use left outer join. See, the rest of data actually it came like a null. You just join the tables, but only Sabah Shahid has the subjects enrolled, and all other subjects did not have any enrollment. Okay, so same thing actually. This is outer join, right? If I say this, so far we'll end about right outer join. If I want to bring up all the data of left side and the equivalent on the right side, then I can use, let's say this data, right? Then I can use left outer join. There is one more concept called full outer join. Full outer join is now actually in this example, it is same thing. Because we do with the based on the data, you just specify outer join. Nothing else you need to specify. Full outer join. What's the error it is showing? Maybe syntax actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, full outer join. Yeah, some error on the syntax issues, it seems, or data issue. When we have the right data set, actually, maybe we can try to use it. Right now, actually, we don't have the right data set to do the full outer join. In coming days, actually, we'll know, we'll have that kind of data set where it is a need for full outer join. Then we will know it. then we'll try to execute the same command. It should give it. Okay. Any questions on this joins? Dharani, Sabha, are you able to follow what is join?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can you please tell me about a left join?
Yeah. So left join is nothing but it in this example, right? It gives same data whatever we have in the inner join. So left join is nothing but we have actually left, right? Left is nothing. First, actually, whatever this on the join, what table you have, student you have. That means actually it is asking you to bring all data from left, and then the joined column data on right. If you take Venn diagram, does Miro have it? I don't know if Miro has it. I haven't used it. Okay. Okay, this is table student, right? This is student, and this is subject. We have another subject. When you are doing join, what happens is there are some columns where
It is not visible.
I can't see yours. It's showing Google Chrome.
oh, is it? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm sharing entire screen only. One second. Yeah, let me see it. I'm sharing entire Teams only. Okay, let me share in my um PPT itself. Can you see my screen now?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes.
Okay, so you have student table here. Okay, and you have actually subject table also. So there are some columns mixed between them. Okay, if it is bringing only this mixed columns, okay, then this is called uh inner join. Okay, same thing. If we have actually student table, If we have student table, I'm sorry, I am not able to put the right circles. If we have student table here, okay, and you want to read all student data along with the common set data, let's say this is subject. You want to see all student data and also you want to see subject data. Then this is called a left outer join. Same thing if we have this is student, okay, this is subject. So in this example, what you are seeing is you are seeing student data as well as entire subject data. This is called right outer join. The full outer join is nothing but you are seeing, yeah, this is student table. This is subject table. You are seeing all data. No matter what, actually, whatever you are doing, or you can see that you are reading full set of data. That's called full outer join. Okay,
Okay, sir.
make sense now?
Yes, sir.
No. Yeah. So we will eventually know more about how to use this data, right? Right now, actually, as I said that we don't have enough data for left outer join and full outer join. We only have data for right outer join. So that's where we can use it. In some, this is actually a way of using is ANSI SQL. It is common in most of the database languages, whatever the way I joined, right? It's ANSI SQL. But it is actually, it's explains in detail, but there is a short form also for this one, same thing. So what the short form is, okay, from student st, instead of doing join, what I will do, I'll use comma, okay, subject sb, okay. Here I will specify a where clause, and then I will bring up the same condition. This is a short form of join. So you will get the same data again here. Okay. For left outer join also, or right outer join, I don't know it supports MySQL. I'll use a plus symbol on the right side. Like I want to see all data. That means same thing. I want to see all data from this table. Yeah, it doesn't support it. it's not supporting, or maybe I'm looking doing wrong. Uh, no, I don't think it supports. Okay, but it supports on the simple inner join. You can use the short form. So when you see something like this, don't get confused. It's just joining. You can put like as many number of tables here, and each column can join in the where clause. Okay. Now we learn about so far we learned about joins, right? Joins and how to query. We learned about primary key, foreign key, and we learned about how to join multiple tables. Okay. Now we'll do a small assignment. Okay. My requirement is actually I have let's say it's similar to student. Let's say I want to create a can I go? Okay. Yeah. Let's start it there, and I will explain the concept. Uh, so I have owners. I have stores. Uh, Now what I want to do is I want to build a relationship between these two tables. Okay. So that actually I can see like who is the owner and what he wants it. Let's create first actually let's create table. Yeah. Before that, let me explain auto increment feature also. In MySQL, auto increment will automatically increment the value from the previous ID, auto increment, name, var of 100. Okay. Same way, I'll create stores. Okay. Now let's insert data. Okay. I'm inserting data here. Okay. I have stores. Okay. Let me insert data into owners also. Okay, now let's query it. I'm querying both at the same time. So owners, I actually, these many numbers of owners I have. Stores, where they are located, store location, I have it. Okay. Now, I want to make where actually, let's say, it does not tell me like whether Kavya has a store. She's in the owner's table. So I believe like she's a owner. So same like Madhuri is in the owner's table. So she is in a owner. But where does she has a store? We don't have any relationship between them, right? So also here, right, the condition is we need to establish the relationship now. So the condition is owners can have multiple stores in multiple locations. That means Kavya can have store in Bangalore, Kavya can have store in Hyderabad, both places. Same way, Dharani can have store in Chennai, Dharani can have store in Bangalore. Okay. So this is like a multiple relationship. Okay. First, actually try to establish the relationship between them. So we owners can have a store in multiple location. Right now, owners does not have a store in uh, right now owners does not have any relationship, right? Let's add that relationship uh, where we can mention that where they can have a store information. So I'm going to add another column in the owners table. So this adds me another column in the stores. Okay, now let's look the table, owners table. All the store IDs column is empty. Now what I will do, update owner set store ID equals to for Kavya. Let's say where Kavya wants, let's say I will set Hyderabad. Hyderabad is one, right? Yeah. So now if you look into this table, Kavya has store and owners also have stores also we have it data. So now same thing, I will also update. Next Shahid. Shahid is also in Hyderabad. So let's make it this one. Oh, okay. Okay. So Kavya and Shahid both are in Hyderabad store. Okay. Now first look into let's step back a minute and I have enough data for left outer join. I can show the left outer join as well. This is not part of assignment. I'm stepping back. Select owner.id, owner.name, store.name from owners left outer join owners. I'm aliasing it again. Oh, left outer join stores, yes, on o dot store id equals to yes dot id. So what I'm doing here right now, actually, if you look into these two tables, owners has 6 rows, stores have 4 rows. Because I am doing left outer join, all 6 rows I will get it, along with 2 rows coming from this table. 1, 2 are mapped. Sorry, only one is mapped, 1 row. Let's see the data. See, the map data I got it, all 6 rows is similar to a right outer join. We got the data as well. If I don't specify it, if I specify only inner join, I will only get inner join is implicit. You don't need to specify any other things. Let's look into this inner join and outer join. With inner join, I only got 2 rows. With outer join, I got the extra 4 fields as well, which is non-joined columns as well. Now you may know like the difference between inner join and outer join.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is it okay now? Okay, now I'll proceed to my assignment. Yeah, now right, I updated my columns, right? Let's look into my owners table. Okay, now right, if I want to store additional data, additional store for Kavya. Kavya is not limited to store to have a store in only Hyderabad itself. Okay, Kavya may have store in Bangalore as well. So how can I store that data? Any idea?
Yeah, we can use normalization, like one enough. First normalization.
Yeah, it's already normalized table, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, it's not, sorry, I'm back. It's not possible to store multiple stores for this one, right? The other, look other way. What if actually a store can have multiple store numbers? Right now, actually, it has store have this one, right? What if actually I can keep on storing the IDs? So what happens now? This is the data, right? This is the data, right? So if I want to store multiple owners, so it permits 1, right? Again, the same row will come 2, This is for owner ID 2. This is for owner ID 3. This is for owner ID 6. So this way, actually, we are duplicating enough data. But all normalization is the concept where we want to have less duplication, so that actually it is easy to maintain the tables. Like it can avoid multiple anomalies. Anomalies means, let's say tomorrow my Hyderabad name is changed to something else. I don't need to change in each and every row or each and in every place, or the TG name is changed. I don't need to go on change it in every place. Same way, if my owner name is changed, I don't need to go change in owners table and in multiple tables. So that's why actually it to avoid multiple anomalies or multiple conflicts, we are going for the normalization. But in this example, I cannot, my requirement cannot satisfy by following the relationship. So that's where actually we have another concept called association table. Okay, this is actually uh, will represents many to many relationships. Okay, uh, for now actually we'll ignore that one to many or many to many. Will when the time comes, actually I'll explain that. So let me explain like what is association table. Association table nothing but it acts as a bridge table to combine a data sets from two different tables. Okay, so let me go and create the association table and explain it how it works. First, actually, let me drop the column. Okay. Now I'll create another table. I'll create let's like a franchisee ID. I will give just ID in primary key. It also auto increments. Now here, right, I'll give owner ID in references owners table. Here again, I will give one more ID, store ID, references, source of ID. Okay. This is my franchisee table, just like bridge table, or we can call like a association table. Association table. Okay. Because it associates to multiple tables here or two tables. Now, right, I will insert data into this one so that actually I can establish multiple relationships between owners and stores. Now, let's say insert into franchisee owner ID, comma, store ID, values. Owner ID is Kavya and she has store in Hyderabad. At the same time, she has store in Bangalore. Next, I have owner ID Shahid. He has store in Hyderabad. Next, Dharani. She has store in Bangalore. Also, she has stored in Chennai. Next, Sabha. Oh, she has stored in Bangalore. Madhuri. 6. She has stored in Bangalore.
Sir, it's 5 only.
Also, 6 we have.
Oh, okay.
Also, she has stored in Pune. Okay. So this is what our data is. Storage. Yeah. So we have all the data now. If you look into select start from franchise, yeah, all data we have. So the auto increment column, look into this one. It's actually keep on increasing the value from 1 to 2, 1 to as many number of rows we have. Okay, now let's step ahead. Okay, now I want to query where each person has the information. So I will do here now multiple joins. Select owner dot id, owner dot name. I'm just giving the owner alias. I know O will be owner. That's why I'm giving here. From owners O. Okay, that's the alias name. Also, the store where they are located, right? I want the location where they want. It is cities, where what you call store dot name, store dot what is the state. From owners join. I'm not joining because there is no relationship between owners and stores now. So first what I'm going to do, I'm going to join this guy where there is a relationship. Franchise F on, okay, O dot ID equals to F dot owner ID. So these two tables joined. Let me go back and explain it in a cleaner way. ID, name. This is my owners table. ID, name, state. This is my so now I have one more table, a bridge table, which joins these two tables. It has ID, it has owner ID, another one is store ID. So here it has 1 Sabha, 2 Shahid, 3 Dharani, 4 Meenakshi. Okay, for example, here it has 1 Hyderabad, TJ, 2 Chennai, TM, 3 Pune, MH, 4 Bangalore, K. So now actually we are establishing relationship here. 1, just actually it's incrementing values. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, as many number of we want. So what I'm specifying here, Sabha 1, she has store in Hyderabad. Sabha has store in Bangalore, 2 places. Same way, Shahid has store in Hyderabad. Dharani 3, owner ID 3, has store in Chennai. Dharani also has store in Bangalore. Likewise, we are specifying it. So let's say Meenakshi has store in Bangalore. So how it joins now is we need to join this ID here. This is first join in order to get the store name. And next join will be, we'll take from franchise, we'll take this one and we'll join here. So 2 joins we need. So we'll get name and store name. From owners table, we'll go to owners. So how it will become? This will be owners dot ID equals to franchisee dot owner ID. This will give me only data till this one. It only joins this one, but it does not join the stores table. So I will add another condition here, franchisee dot store ID equals to stores dot ID. So these 2 conditions will make me to get the data, owner's name and store's name. So let's look into this one, and if you have any questions, you can ask me. For now, actually, I'm wiping it out, the drawings. Let's go here. So the first joins the store owners table with franchisee, and now it's not completed. Now, right? Again, I'm joining stores. Yes. Okay, I'm just giving a yes. Okay. Yes. No. One join. Okay. Stores. Yes. On. Now from here onwards, actually, it starts here. Franchisee F is on that, right? Now, actually, I'm telling franchisee to join on stores on F dot store ID equals to S dot ID. Now let's look into this data. From owners to franchisee F. Franchisee does not exist. Okay. Table misspelling. Yeah. See, now I got all the data. So Kavya has store in Hyderabad. Kavya has store in Bangalore. Shahid has store in Hyderabad. Dharni has store in two places. Dharni has store in Sabha has store in Bangalore. Madhuri has store in two places. Okay. So this is the way you can join multiple tables using multiple joins. Any questions on this one?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Are you sure you understand clearly?
Yes.
Okay. Can I continue or you want to stop it here? I'll go with group buys and little more advanced concept in the self queries. If you can't digest all in same day, we can stop here. I will explain you some assignment here. You can take it from there.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll stop it here. Let me explain you an assignment. It's similar to association table, where you need to come up. Uh, it's not even association table. Okay, just you need to bring it up some data from different tables. So your assignment is you have employee, okay, of ID, name, date of birth, okay, gender. This is one table. You have department. This is also have ID, name, it has it. So your my ask is now you need to establish a relationship between these two tables. Okay. Employee can work in a department at a time. Employee can work in a department at a time. Okay. A department can have multiple employees. So you need to establish three. First is establish task one. This is task one. Now task two is okay, query bring results, okay, employee dot id, employee dot name, employee dot dob, employee dot gender, so department dot name. So you need to use joins and bring the results. So this is your assignment. I want it before coming to tomorrow class. I want everybody to send me this one or check in this one. Employee department. Employee has ID, name, date of birth, and gender, and department has ID and name. These two are unrelated tables now. Okay. Now you need to store the. You need to bring the relationship in such a way that employee can work in a department. Each employee every employee in the table can have will have one department. Let's say Sabha is working in computer science department. Shahid is working in mechanical department. Dharni is working in electrical department. Madhuri is working in some other department. So Meenakshi is working on some other department, right? You need to add each employee in that way. And coming to department, it doesn't mean that actually only one employee is working there. For example, computer science department can have Kavya as well. Along with Sabha, Kavya may also working in computer science department. Same way in electrical department, along with Meenakshi, Dharani is working. So likewise, actually, you need to show it up. You need to bring that relationship between those two tables. And next one is task 2 is you need to query between those two tables so that actually this information comes employee ID, name, date of birth, gender, department name will be the result of the query. Okay. Any questions on the assignment?
Okay, sir.
Where can I send this one assignment? Can I paste it here so everybody? Hi Shakira, good morning. So I'm pasting it here so everybody can see. Copy paste into your local notepad, otherwise you may not see it again. Okay, then if you have already copied it, that's all for today. We'll meet tomorrow same time. Okay, thank you guys. Keep practicing.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Mhm.
Bye.
Bye.